YouTube, I'm back with another reaction video, man. You can see by the title, bro. Don't go through her phone. If you want to lose weight, if you want to goddamn go to the gym and bench press 515 38 times, if you want to be depressed, if you want to contemplate unaliving yourself, go ahead and go through her phone, bro. Go ahead, go through her phone. Just go through her phone one time, bro. But it's my recommendation that you don't, bro. I done done that before, and nah. We gonna do this part one, see what he talking about.
And I would ask her, and she would deny it. She would even cry and swear to God that she didn't do anything. But I just knew. When you know, you know. When your gut is telling you something, it's true. It's true. Sometimes I used to wonder if it was my intuition or if it was insecurity. But I believe that you can truly tell a difference between intuition and insecurity.
Yeah.
And sometimes your intuition speaks so much louder. You feel the intuition so much deeper. And that's how it was with this situation. I just knew something wasn't right. So I'll never forget. We were out one night and I ended up spending the night at her place. And I woke up earlier than her because I wanted to go grab her some Chick-fil-A breakfast. So I woke up early and I kind of snuck out the bed and I ran to go to Chick-fil-A because I knew that they would end in breakfast at 10. So I get out. I didn't have a car at the time, so I got in her car. I'll never forget, I got in her car and I looked down and her cell phone was on the floor, on the side.
Shit.
Like she dropped it on the side and it was on the floor of the car. And I thought to myself, you have a choice now. You either go through the phone and find the truth and solve the mystery and release yourself from the constant rumination of what happened, if anything happened. You knew something happened, but you never had proof.
Yeah.
And you knew she wasn't going to tell you.
Yeah.
So I had a choice. I either go through the phone, find what
Hey, fellas. My grandmother always told me that women have the capability of taking things to the grave with them. Say that one more time. My grandmother told me that women have the capability of taking things to the grave, which means even after that person is gone, you probably still will never know. I'ma just leave y'all with that.
I need to find and have the answer, whether it's good or bad, or I respect her privacy and just keep it moving. We had such a good night. I didn't want to go through the phone, guys. And I'm going to say something before I continue. I will never go through a phone again. I will never go through a phone again because I truly believe that someone's privacy is their privacy. And I'm on some Donald Jones, I don't want to know. If you playing me, keep it on the low. Because number one, I don't have the emotional intelligence to deal with something like that again. And secondly, I understand that we're all human and sometimes we may slip up. And a small slip up shouldn't be the demise of the relationship until it becomes a glaring mistake. You know what I mean? And I'm going to notice a
No, fuck all that. Fuck that shit. I ain't going. If it's a situation where some shit in that phone that you know ain't supposed to be in that phone, your best bet, you better delete it so I can't find it. But yeah, I don't have the emotional intelligence to deal with something like that, bro. If I go through your phone, it's some bullshit, especially if I'm taking care of you or we supposed to be locked in. Bro, you dead to me for life, man. I ain't fucking with you on no level, bro. And me, I'm the type of person where I'm petty as hell. I'll probably fuck around, see some shit, don't say nothing to you. And then it's wartime after that. You have committed an act of war by having something in your phone that I see that's some bullshit. Because women do the same thing. They got intuition, and it's a situation where when they see shit in our phone, it's wartime. So nah, man, fuck that shit. It ain't no situation where it's I don't want to know. I better not find. Tuh.
glaring mistake. But a small slip up, it is what it is. But back to the story. So I picked up a phone I told myself, man, don't.
And another thing, small slip up, hiccup, sit up, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it shouldn't even be in there, bro. If you feel like you're gonna do something, bro, in this situation where it's in your phone, bro, the thing that you have in your hand 24/7, and you don't want me to find out, make sure it's gone. I digress.
Go through the phone. I put it in my pocket and I drove to Chick-fil-A, and the whole time I'm thinking to myself, damn, bro, are you gonna go through the phone? You should go through the phone. You should go through the phone, because if you go through the phone and you find what you know, you're free. You finally have the answers to the questions you've been asking. You finally have the truth. You can leave the relationship with no issues. You finally have the truth. Or if there's nothing, you can act like you never went through the phone. So it's like a win-win. It's either you get the truth or you get the truth. So I got our Chick-fil-A breakfast and I drove back to her house. And when I parked the car, that's when I started going through the phone. I parked the car and I just started going through messages. And yeah, you know, she would say some shady shit with her best friend, and there was some random conversations with people that, you know, I had worries about, but it wasn't anything that bad. So I'm scrolling, because something in me is like, just keep scrolling, bro. You're gonna get all the answers you need. Just keep looking. I don't know if she was deleting messages, but
Boom! He found what he was looking for. They say if you go looking for something, you gonna find it. I was trying to wait for him to like kind of finish before I did my boom sound effect. I ain't got one of them things yet, but y'all get the point. Boom. You seen some shit. You ain't seen enough. You kept digging until you found something, bro. And I mean, I'm gonna say something, man. I'm gonna say in her defense, I honestly feel like if it's a situation to where some people try to go through your phone, or some people try to find things because they got shit going on or they did something. So I mean, it could go both ways. He might have had some bullshit going on this entire time. We don't know this dude. And I say we because you watching this with me, but still, we don't know this dude. So who knows? Who knows?
I had to scroll deep in her messages with D. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but she was fucking with a guy named D. And I didn't want to believe it. When I asked her, she said no, and she swore to God. Who swears to God when they're telling a lie? I don't. So I figured nobody else did. Why would you cry if you lying? She would literally be on the floor crying. I didn't cheat. I love fucking you. That was the first message that really struck me. It was from him to her. And she was laughing and flirting back. I love it too. He would say things like, your man can't even look me in the eye. They was literally laughing at me in the text messages. And that's what fucked me up. You know, if they was fucking each other, okay. But to be talking about me and trashing me and throwing me under the bus and laughing at me, that's what really fucked me up.
And the crazy part is, bro, he reading this and he just went and got her some Chick-fil-A breakfast. He literally just went and got her some. It's probably still hot in the bag. He probably driving a little faster back to the house so he can get it to her when she wake up, or wake her up with it so it'll still be warm, you know, just enough to where it ain't hot, but she can eat it and it's like it's satisfying. And he just read some text messages about a dude fucking this girl, bro. Damn, G. Tragic.
That's what really fucked me up. I love fucking you. Your man can't even look me in the eyes. And a bunch of other shit that really I compartmentalized, so I can't really think about what else was said. But it was just really nasty shit like that. Like, I love feeling you like, it was really like, it was really, it was fucked up, guys. So I remember seeing those messages and I was so relieved. Of course I was hurt. but I was more so relieved because I finally got my answers and I finally got the truth, and I finally understood why I felt the way I felt, why I couldn't shake this feeling of her infidelity. It was like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. That's such a freeing feeling when you find proof and you realize you're not crazy. When they were gaslighting you and trying to make you feel crazy the entire time. So I grabbed our breakfast and I got her phone. I love this woman, so I wasn't going to argue with her. I wasn't going to do nothing crazy. I walked up and she was still in the bed. I'll never forget, she had these like lace drapes on her bed, you know.
Oh, that was a sign right there. She got lace drapes on her bed. She probably got one of them chakra rugs hanging on the wall too, bro. That should have already been your sign. Like, that's what she owned, bro.
So I pulled it back and I kissed on her forehead. And she kind of stirred, and I was like, I'll see you later. And she was like, where are you going? I was like, I'll be back. And I left the Chick-fil-A on her dresser with her phone. And the phone was open to the message that D had sent her. The clear, there was no arguing it. The truth was right there. I left the phone open by her Chick-fil-A, and I left. Maybe like 2 hours later, she was blowing up my phone. Oh my God, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Please talk to me, calling me, texting me. Please talk to me. Please talk to me. Let me explain.
Here's my thing with situations like that, male or female, right? If you in a situation to where you cheat on your significant other, right, and they find out and they have the proof, why would you try to tell them that it's not what they think when they have the proof right in front of them? Like, you have to be even more diabolical as a person to cheat, hide it, lie about it, create a schedule, a routine so you can cheat. Then, if and when they find out, you still try to convince them that everything that you know you did in your reality isn't real. Like everything you did wasn't a real thing, and they found out that it was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, to come to a person and do that instead of being like, hey, I fucked up. Or even going to them at all. If they found it, man, I'm going to just leave them alone. Because obviously me going to cheat, I was getting something from somebody else that I wasn't getting from them. So they finally found out. I'm going to give them the piece that they're looking for. Why would you torment a person like that? To continue to do the shit and try to convince a person, hey, I'm not perfect. I done cheated before. But when I did and she had concrete evidence, what you want to know? You got me red-handed. You got the information. You going to lose more respect for me if I sit back and lie to you about me not cheating when you see that I am, compared to me telling you, hey, this is what happened. This is the reason why it happened, or I did it because of X, Y, Z. I respect your decision moving from that point. But I never understood that. Why lie, bro?
Explain. In my mind, there was nothing to be explained. Like, the cheating is cool. Like, okay, you fucked him. We're young. You fucked him. Yeah. But the text messages talking about me, making fun of me, that's what really fucked me up. And that's what really, of course I forgave her. Of course I went back. My best friend hated me for that because, of course, he cut her off. They were friends and he cut her off because she was doing me dirty. But then I turn around and
don't do that.
We together again.
Don't do that. Fellas, this goes out to y'all. If you do something dirty to your female, your woman, your wife, and it's a situation where it's that egregious to where she tell her sister or her friends, it don't matter how much they liked you beforehand, they don't like you now. And they're going to encourage her to do some fuck shit at some point. Hey, so be careful who you tell your business to, man. You know what I'm saying? If you know you ain't going nowhere, you know you're going to try to work the situation out, don't say nothing. But in his case, it's surprising because most men get cheated on just as much as women do. And the only reason why it's not really exposed is because, one, men don't go through phones or they don't go finding the truth. And number two, men don't speak to our brothers or our counterparts about it because it's really embarrassing for your woman to cheat on you and you take her back. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother subject, man. We'll get into that later.
That's why I don't cheat, or that's one of the reasons that I don't cheat, because I know how it feels and I know how heartbroken it was, and I know that it took me a while to get over that. And I don't ever want to cause that type of pain to somebody else. You know, I'll just have a conversation with you. Maybe we need to take a break. I'd rather take a break or break up than cheat. I'd rather you have the opportunity to do what's best for you.
Yeah.
Than do you wrong.
I agree with that.
So, all right, man. I just want to address a couple of the comments because a lot of you have been saying the same thing. First off, yes, I went back. I was insecure. I was on some simp shit. I knew nothing about women. I was raised by my mother, and she always taught me to be nice to girls and respect women. So yeah, I went back. Some people in the comments mentioned that I needed a father figure in my life to teach me principles and discipline and teach me about having a backbone and being sturdy and making smart, logical decisions rather than leaning on my emotion. And I agree with them 100%. I feel like if I had an uncle or a father or somebody there to talk to about things like this, I would have been a little bit more stoic when it came to this situation. I was definitely moving off emotion. A lot of you are wondering why I went back though. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. She was one of the most beautiful women I've ever dated. Like maybe top 3. She was absolutely gorgeous, like universally gorgeous. When we were together, people would literally stop in their tracks. We looked amazing together. So that was one reason. The sex was phenomenal, bro. Like our sexual chemistry was so incredible that we would often come at the same time. And I don't understand.
Nah. Your sexual chemistry couldn't have been that great, bro. Because if it was that great, she wouldn't have cheated. You can say I'm wrong if you want to. Y'all can say, oh, no, that doesn't matter, and it don't matter how good it is. And I don't believe that. If you having sex with your woman, unless y'all getting into it and y'all arguing and stuff like that, and she's emotionally turned off, if y'all straight and the sex is good, she ain't really gonna do. She don't have no reason to go do too much else. You get what I'm saying? So something was off, man.
And how that works, but the energy would be just so in tune that we would always come at the same time, and she would wrap her legs around me to pull me in closer and tighter. And that shit, bruh, that shit is rare. I thought she was the only person that did shit like that. She also used to do this thing when she would top me off. When I was done, not only would she keep sucking, but she would suck all of the remainder. Like, you know how when they're done and like they swallow and they go about their business, but you still got a little bit left in you? I'm trying to be as PG as I can. She would keep.
So basically he went bad because she fucked him real good. That's not a reason why I would stay, but I understand it. And he said he thought she was the only one that does that. Listen, I ain't gonna go off on the deep end, man. We gonna keep it pushing, man.
Sucking while it's sensitive. All of the remainder out of me like I was a straw. I could feel it coming out of me and into her mouth. And then she would get up, swallow, and go about her business, yo. She used to suck the soul out of me, bruh. So yeah, I went back. In addition, her parents were extremely wealthy, and of course she reaped the benefits of that wealth. I used to always go to their crib in the country club, and she the first person I went on a golf course with. We literally got in her golf cart and rode around the golf course in the middle of the night. It was a vibe being.
All right, maybe I'll give him a pass with that second part. He get a pass with the second part.
With her, and due to the fact that she was from such a rich, wealthy family and I was from like lower middle class from Brooklyn, we had a beautiful dynamic balance. I would take her to the hood in Atlanta. We would be exploring all kind of shit that she had never seen before, never experienced before, and she would take me to the country club. I went on her and her dad's yacht, yo. She took me to the country club and treated us to a steak dinner before. Like, she's the one who put me on wine. You guys know I do wine reviews. The first time I ever drank wine was with her. So yeah, there was a lot of history there. There was a lot of emotion there. There was a lot of feeling there. That was truly my first love. Yeah, if I'm really thinking about it, yeah, that was my first love. So I totally understand why back then I was so weak for her, you know, and she was going hard, y'all. She was going hard trying to get me back. So yeah, I folded. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's empathizing with me in the comments. Shout out to everybody that's making a joke about it. Shout out to all the people talking about, I just woke up, I just opened the app. Y'all are fucking hilarious. Shout out to the people that's snatching my video and posting it on their own content pages and platforms. Please tag me. And if you don't, you lame as fuck, bro. You did nothing. You did nothing on that video.
If I can find you, bro, I'm going to tag you, bro. No diddy. But I appreciate you for this story time.
You didn't edit it. You did nothing. So the fact that you pulling my video and throwing it up on your platform like you had anything to do with my experience, my editing, my storytelling skills, you lame for that, bro. You lame for that. Speaking of hood videos, I think that's the name of them guys. Hood videos or some shit like that. Hood vibes or some shit like that. I should have known that they wouldn't tag me or give me any credit because hood is in the name. Beyond that, man, I really appreciate all the love and shout out to everybody that's bought my book or booked a coaching session. If you need tips on how to get over a breakup or getting cheated on, don't hesitate to hit my line. Love.
All right, bro, that's the end of the video, man. Hey, it is what it is, bro. You got his heart broken. But taking her back, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't think I would have took her back. We'd have kicked it, but I don't think I would have took her back, bro. Seeing something like that, that would have traumatized me for life, bro. Because for you to have the capability to be able to do that, there ain't no telling what else you can do, man. But I hope y'all enjoy it, man. It's your boy Kane, a.k.a. Kaneval. I'm out, man.